Shift.
36.
Gun. Over here, I need one. Here we go. Go to 54. Wide 80.
Prescott from the gun. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Watch the block, motion, pop.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Shut down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Tight end's right. Watch tight end. We got three, fellas. We got 3.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Coming to you. Hey, 25's the mic.
From the gun, it's Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3-and-out. And he's got this down to the 35. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the 1st quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch for 8 yards.
Blitz.
Wentz now to throw. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the slant.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Mike, 53. I'm on.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Got a man open, it's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. That will tie the all-time mark. You cannot go further, folks. 109 yards on the kick return, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Their own 17-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Check 13. Check 13.
Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Now Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
On the return, it's Tate. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine, baby.
They'll run with Elliott.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Bus stop.
At the 31.
Kill.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
47,
On 2nd down, Elliott.
Push him back.
Elliott a 1st down and more.
Run.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Eagles 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Eagles take over.
Let's go. Let's do this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch run.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. Wentz is going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Wentz going to throw. And the pressure gets to him again.
They're in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one.
That's how we do,
their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently, they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
25's the mic. Here we go. Let's bring it.
Let's bring it. Let's bring it. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Now it's Tate. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand in first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Hey, kill. Use the mic. Watch when he takes the mic.
First down, Prescott. He's going to let this go. Back of the end. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. Cooper was the intended target.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play whipped backwards for 2 yards.
Crunch time, defense.
To throw, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Don't be mad. He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Throwing now is Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Take it at the 37. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The first update from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. And the 49ers are out to the early lead. That'll be a game to monitor as we go along.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Hey, here we go.
Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
Then we're going to 53.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, Prescott stripped.
On plays like this, where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
47 to Mike, boys, 47.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And an alley to run. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Hey, here we go. 480. Watch the pass. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 126.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And an alley to run.
Run.
So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, will approve by the head coach. They give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little long. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Sack, baby.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. 180.
53. Mike.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 180.
Crunch.
26.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott.
Run.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Check. 53.
Hey, kill. 47.
Alert flare. He's coming.
26.
They go to Elliott again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Under 10.
On third down, Elliott. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with fourth down forthcoming. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on fourth down.
Here we go. Wide 80.
53 is the mic.
Here we go. Going to 54. Wide 80.
Son, I got you, son. Check.
49.
Check 49. Check 49.
Here we go. 47. 26.
53.
Now
Check
Prescott
53.
on fourth down.
Blue there,
And this is
blue
caught.
there.
Amari Cooper. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's
All
down
day,
at about
baby.
the
Let's
30-yard
go.
line.
Let's
Well,
go.
we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Here's Prescott.
What we got?
No gain, and it's second down.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Wide 80.
Mike, 47. Let's get the ball. Check 26. Check 31. Check 50. Check 50.
SOS.
Here we go. 46.
SOS.
Hey, check.
Gun.
Check Mike 47. You better bring it.
26.
Throwing again on second down.
Right now, you better
Prescott
bring it.
under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Derek Barnett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack
Check the
number
backer, check the
7
backer.
for him on the year.
53.
Switch.
Hey, 47. Under.
Mike's 46. Mike's 47.
Third and long for Prescott.
Party now.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From the 36, Wentz, man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
Come off the ball hard.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
That's it, baby.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter.
Double up. Back.
From the 39, Wentz. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Mike, 55. Check, 55.
Now Wentz on third down. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. He's at the 30, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
In your face!
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Wentz. And this one's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 3rd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
Keep playing hard.
A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Wentz now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
We're talking about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Shift! Watch the shift! Safe, safe, safe. Peek edge, peek edge, peek edge.
10th carry now for Elliott. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
I know you feel that. 47's the mic, boys. 47.
Go, get out there. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Wide eight.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not good, 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Check 6 guy.
From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That good for 19 and a first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You got him.
Offensively,
You
with the
got him.
lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
47's the mic, 47.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
That's how you score on him.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Eagles take over first.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off around the 37.
Good stuff. Keep
Well,
doing that.
this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
Run.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Easy work. It's easy
Bottom
work.
line,
It's
they
coming
want to keep
again.
this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Let's set a tone.
Let's see if they do it anyway. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Too fast, baby.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you
47
reset.
to Mike, boys,
And let's
47.
see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, it's Elliott, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
All day. Here we go, 47.
47's a Mike. 47's a Mike.
Gun.
Focus, defense, focus.
47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. Oh, here we go.
Here we go, 26.
Throwing here, Prescott. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Outside's coming.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Mike 46.
Prescott from the gun on third.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up fourth down. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Here we go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Gerald McCoy, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Anthony Brown.
40.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the
Check,
drive.
47.
They have the dream scenario you
check.
hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's what they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and
smile.
shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for Dallas, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.